Hey guys, so I'm getting ready to do a subscribers reading, okay? Not too much information actually, but we'll get into it. So, those picking up on a girl at the age of 19, young girl, I just got younger at 19. And I got that there's somebody pressurizing this 19-year-old girl to have sex with them. Now I do feel that this boy, well, I call him a gimp, is the same age, yeah? But you're not, you don't like him, okay? You think he's ugly. And that's why I laughed, because the guys are saying he really fucking is, like, he's definitely obsessed with you. And you know he's obsessed with you, okay? It does look like a big guy, big young guy, okay? And like, he's definitely, in his head, he's married you. So this is someone who's quite deluded. It's someone who is just a fantasist. It is not in reality at all. At all. And what I did get is, like, thankfully he actually doesn't live near you. Now I know he's in the same city, but not exactly where you are, so it's a good bit away. And he can't walk that far. They just said he wouldn't walk that far. So it's not someone who walks or is into exercise or anything like that. I feel like he's actually a quite lazy, I want to call him a slob, God forbid me for saying that about a 19-year-old child. I want to call him a fucking slob. Yeah, so the last little thing that I wrote was, he wants to get you pregnant, so be careful, okay? Because he's worked. That's what I got. You've got to really be careful of this guy. Like, I'm just wondering, because now I'm seeing the words written, like autism, so I wonder if he's on that spectrum. I feel like he has mild autism. It's not Asperger's because he's not intelligent, so I feel like it's mild autism, and like, it's not an excuse, but he doesn't seem to see things the way we do, and he definitely doesn't seem to be able to accept that you don't want him. No, it's not your fault. Do you know what I mean? It's really not your fault, but I just keep seeing the words written cognitive, so he's very poor cognitive development. And that is tough. That is tough when you're dealing with somebody like that, because in another sense, like, is it really their fault? Do you know what I mean? And it's not, you know, it's not to take it away from you, because you shouldn't have to suffer or endure fuck faces like this. Do you know what I mean? You just shouldn't. God, so you really need to be careful of this guy, okay? I do feel though, like, if you were in your city, you have seen him, but you wouldn't see him around where you live, is my sense. Now they're saying that you do have an older brother, and I feel like you should confide in your older brother, and I think you should actually show, like, in case he comes around your home or anything, you should show your brother what he looks like, yeah? Show him just a picture, just so he will be vigilant, and just to make people aware. You know, you don't have to go into the ins and outs about it, but you can just say, look, you're a bit creeped, and you know, he's definitely not getting any sort of a message, and he's a bit worked. Because your family won't know how best to support you if they don't know what's going on. I feel like you've had to block him of several things. Like social media, you've had to block this person. I do feel he has 2 other fake accounts, okay? He's 2 other fake accounts. Like, I'm so sorry, but all I keep hearing is he's just not going to take no for an answer. Eventually, you're definitely going to have to get the authorities involved here. And that's the only way this is going to end, because he's just not getting it. He's just not going to accept it. He doesn't want to listen. He doesn't want, because like, in his head he's married you, so it's just, he actually does not want to listen. I heard that his mother is at his wit's end with him Anyway, regardless, she doesn't know about the situation, but she's really at her wit's end with him. I feel like it's not the first time he's done something like this, but not to the same extreme. Extremities is just correct to me. So he's not, didn't go this far with the last person, but there's definitely inclinations of wanting to latch on to people and make them theirs. But you know, like, he doesn't have the fucking mentality either, do you know what I mean? You have to be kind of, not be cruel, you know, I don't want to be cruel, but, you know, he doesn't feel alright. Take them, they said. Oh, fuck. Right, we have the 10 of Wands, and this is exactly what you are feeling, fucking burdened, stressed, just had enough. It's just like, this is just pressure, worry, stress, anxious over, wanting it to end. Not, and you say blocking, and I get this. It doesn't work. It just feels like you'll just try find another way to come back at you again, and you've really had enough. The good thing about it being the 10 is it's ending. It's completing. It's going to end. It's going to end anyway, regardless, but it's definitely ending, okay? We have the Tower, first card, and we have the 2 of Pentacles. So, like, maybe you were in 2 minds about the situation. Maybe you didn't feel that it would get this far, he would get the message, but this person's definitely not getting the fucking message at all. It feels like your emotions have been all over the place, and that's pretty much understandable considering. But with this Tower, it is universe saying enough is enough now. Do you know what I mean? There's 2 cards that points to fucking ending here, but this is like a shocking ending. A shocking ending, I want to say. It's going to come in fast. It does feel like that. Oh God. Like, I'm just hearing, in one sense, he doesn't realise that he's doing harm. Do you know what I mean? So, like, has he got the mental capacity to fully understand his actions? I don't think so. Like, I really don't think so. Which is, it's a hard situation for you because he's just not right, like. Not your problem though. You shouldn't have to suffer and endure this. And I do feel like that you're definitely, this is definitely psychologically affecting you, because I've just seen a girl put 2 fingers down her mouth getting sick. So it is psychologically affecting you now at this stage, and you need to have your life back. So, and that makes sense for the Tower card, because it's like the universe says enough is enough. It's just going to be a big closure, and life is definitely going to change for the better for you. There's no doubts about that. There's no doubts about that. Like, I actually hear the word, you're completely freaked out by him. I wouldn't be freaked out about him, but you know what I mean. But he is, like, he does look like he's a big guy. Do you know what I mean? And people with autism do have like that super strength. So this is why I feel you've got to tell your brother now to be aware of it, because, like, again, the only way you're going to end this is probably legally. Probably legally, okay. I do feel his mother is nice though, and she will be very understanding towards you. Do you understand? Like, it's, you know, the mother, I do feel the mother may want to reach out and apologise to you, is what I feel. She'd be disgusted with his behaviour. You know, I really feel it, because I the 10 of fucking Wands again. That was at the end. Yeah, she's definitely going to be disgusted with this behaviour, because she's actually a good mother. So it is the end of this fucking shit. I want to say it's the end of feeling stressed. It's the end of feeling burdened. It's the end. It's just, you've had enough. It's just draining you. It's literally draining you. I feel like there's no you don't have much concentration in your daily life because of this. It is ending. The Temperance card comes after the Death. So it's the situation, there's no doubt, to the Tower there in the 10s, and this, it is ending, and it just gives you a chance to be able to heal. And to have like, this is the light at the end of the tunnel. So you're not alone here facing things. It feels like life is going to become more balanced and more in flow again. Because it feels like you've restricted yourself doing things because of this. Do you know what I mean? Going out or seeing people or whatever, seeing your friends because of this person. Could be dealing with Sag, could be dealing with Aries, Scorpio and Aquarius. Could be Uranus energy in that Tower card. You definitely have help and support here. Rather than Angelic Freedom. There's definitely like something new coming over the horizon for you. Okay, it feels like I want to say it's like a new dawn. So it's like when you end that, like something had to end in order for something better to come in your life. But it's like things are going to get so much better for you once the situation is ended. Okay, I do feel like it is a boyfriend. I feel like you're actually going to 11/11. Oh my god, I do feel like you're going to meet someone here who is going to protect you. Not that you need protection from this guy, but it just feels like he's going to be very loving and protective of you in a good way, in a really, really good way. Yeah, 9 of Wands. The 9 comes before the 10. So that's the wounded warrior. Someone has gone through an awful lot. So you have gone through an awful lot. That's gone underneath the tower. And that's where that tower moment's in. Because it's enough. You've had enough. Like, you've gone through a lot. The universe is saying you're not going through anymore. You don't. You shouldn't have to. We have the Hierophant. Oh my god. We have God here. We have the higher power that was watching it. And that's why God is bringing this tower moment. The universe is enough. Enough. Hold on to your faith, yeah? I do actually feel you're Catholic, because you're a good Catholic girl this time. I wouldn't be a great Catholic girl now. Okay. 2 of Pentacles. Because it's like just not knowing what to do, trying to find a solution to this problem, but you're never gonna, you know, it's hard to deal with this energy if someone didn't have autism, let alone with that in the mix as well. That's not an easy situation. Okay, you have the King of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, masculine energy here. I do feel though, by you weighing things up, this is the plan, and it's a very stable plan. Whatever you're going to plan, I feel like you're going to plan that with your brother. I feel like there is some, I don't know whether you're going, I don't know. You and your brother are going to plan something. It's not like I feel like you're going to set this young man up, but it feels like there's something there to get some sort of evidence. So it feels like this is what you and your brother are planning, to try to get some evidence of what he's doing, the things he's saying, the things he's suggesting, I want to say. Suggesting. That's what I want to say. The things that he's suggesting. Like, 'cause I do feel like your brother is quite protective. Definitely quite protective of you. Because like your brother's energy is quite grounded. So is yours. 9 of Pentacles energy. You're very beautiful. Then, you know, and this is, I think, why he has this obsession with you. It's your fucking fault. I don't know why I just heard it's not your fault, and I said it, and then it was like, I wonder, do you feel that it is your fault? I wonder because maybe you were talking to him and were nice to him. So this is the worst thing. Believe me, I've been there. I gave someone fucking heat and then they're fucking stalking me, and I had to get the fucking police involved. Now it's same fucking sex. Do you know what I mean? It's not nice. Okay, right, let's get one for the 10 of Wands. I mean, I just hear like, you can do this, you can fucking end this, you can do this, because it's like you have enough, I don't know, I want to say drive to end the situation. You want a permanent solution. Yeah, and there is going to be a permanent solution. And it's going to come in really, really, really fast. Like, quite fast. Because this is very impulsive energy. So, someone here is going to be quite impulsive, but it ends the situation with the Ten of Wands above her. It brings an end to the whole situation. There could be definitely crosswords, because like this is definitely someone being quite angry, and this is probably what you need. Something happen in order to be able to legally get him away from you. God is watching. Oh look, yeah, again you have the Hierophant. You could be dealing with a Taurus. I feel like this person may lie when asked things or questioned. That's what I feel. I feel like he's quite angry and aggressive, or will become quite angry and aggressive. That's my sense. But don't allow anything to really affect you. Like, don't allow, if he said things, don't allow that to get into your head, because I feel like this is just someone projecting their obsession on you, but that's not your energy. But I feel like that negative energy is really affecting you. What's going on is really affecting you really in a psychological way, an emotional way, but in a psychological way. Like you actually feel sick and get dread getting up, is what I'm hearing. You actually feel sick, but I want to say, you maybe say a prayer. Call God into the situation. Ask him to bring these endings in ASAP, please. I'm not laughing about that, but I'm actually praying, God, will you bring it in ASAP, please? But I do feel like the situation has to end. It's going to end. It's definitely going to end. It can't continue. And like the first and the last card, God on the Tower. It feels like there's going to be consecutive chaotic events that just leads to the end. That's what it really feels to me. Okay? So for whoever you are, I really do hope this reading helps. Take care.